Listen, there comes a time in your life where you have to drown out all of the noise and all of the distractions around you. There comes a time in your life where you have to just realize that there's greatness in you. You have to realize that nobody is going to go hard for you like you. I'm going to say that again. Nobody is going to go hard for you the way that you go hard for you. I don't know who needs to hear this on today, but I'm on this video to encourage your hearts on today and to remind you to know that you have what you need on the inside of you. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop allowing what others have spoken over you to move you or to dictate the outcome of your life. Many of you have greatness on the inside of you. Many of you, you know that there is something that's stirring up in the inside of you. Many of you know that it's something unique, peculiar about you. But for whatever reason, you have allowed what others have spoken over you, what others have said about you. And this could be family, this could be so-called friends, this could be, foes, enemies, what have you. But at the end of the day, you have to get to a point in your life where you take your power back and you begin to speak life over you. And not only speak life over you, but begin to do what's necessary for change to take place. And when I tell you, my sister and my brother, when you begin to sit down with you, when you begin to get focused, when you begin to no longer allow what others say about you, what others think about you, and you begin to do the necessary work, when you begin to do what's needed, when you begin to face those uncomfortable things that you once suppressed, that you once, came into agreement with, when you begin to renounce those things, when you begin to come out of agreement and ask the Lord to begin to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. And you begin to do the necessary work for change to take place, for transformation to take place. Trust and believe. You begin to embark on a journey, on a path that will be, an amazement to you. You will begin to see that what was told to you, what was spoken over you was all a lie. But you first have to be willing to do the work. Change don't come easy. Transformation don't come easy. Transformation and change don't come when you in your comfort zone. Transformation and change don't come when you're afraid to step on people's toes, when you're afraid to speak your truth, when you afraid to live in your truth. And when I say live in your truth, I am talking about the identity that Christ has given you, not the identity that the world has given you, not the identity that mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa has given you. I'm talking about the identity that Christ has given you. When you get to the point where you get tired of being sick and tired or going nowhere fast, when you want to begin to see change take place in your life, you will begin to do what's necessary. You will begin to sit down and go within and do the necessary work to begin to see you the way Christ sees you. And you will begin to do the work. And when you begin to do the work, know that it's going to be uncomfortable. Know that it's going to be some residue to come up. Know that it's going to be some things that you once thought you was healed from, that you may not be so healed from. Those triggers. But the point of the matter of this video is that once you begin to take on that journey, to embark on that journey, to go within, to do the necessary work for healing to take place, for growth to take place, for a paradigm shift to take place, for a renewed mind to take place, and for transformation to take place. Know that it's going to take work. And not only know that you're going to upset people. You're going to upset those that once was able to get over on you. Those that once didn't, respect you. When you begin to do the work, my sister and my brother, and you begin to do what's necessary for your peace of mind, for your growth, your transformation, and your well-being, and you begin to set healthy boundaries, when you begin to no longer allow easy access to you, when you no longer feed into the toxicity that you once fed into, trust and believe, you'll begin to see some things in people that you didn't once see before because you were blinded. But when the veil is lifted, and I shared that in a previous video, when the veil is lifted off your eyes and you begin to see in the spirit, because this is a spiritual journey, my sister and my brother. We're in the natural, we're in the world, right? And I shared this before as well. We are human beings having a human experience. But at the end of the day, this is a spiritual fight. And when the veil is lifted off of your spiritual eyes and you begin to see in the spirit, right? And you see things manifesting in the natural, trust and believe. That's when you know growth will begin to happen. Transformation will begin to happen when you begin to put yourself as a priority. And see, many of you, you have a caring spirit. You have a love for people. You are an empath, meaning that you have a love for people and you want to see the best in people, even when they do you wrong, even when they ostracize you, even when they talk down about you, even when they scandalize your name. You still pray for these people. You still pray that God's will be done in their life. And at the end of the day, that's well and good. But you have to get to a point in your life where you have to begin to understand, okay, I can no longer put myself on the back burner. I can no longer allow people to trample over me. I can no longer allow toxicity to fuel my mere existence, to the point where you no longer put up with just existing. You begin to sit down and go within and do the necessary work to begin to learn and know you the way Christ sees you. And you begin to set healthy boundaries. And you begin to do the work necessary. And you no longer go where you used to go. You no longer be intrigued by the things that you used to be intrigued by. You no longer have an interest in a lot of things that was not beneficial to your growth, was not beneficial to your life. And when you do that, my sister and my brother, trust and believe, you're going to have many to fall off. You're going to have many that want to come up against you, want to talk down about you, want to try to critique everything that you're doing. But don't get sidetracked by that, my sister and my brother. You continue to do what has been put in you to do. You continue to seek healing. You continue to seek the face of the Lord. You continue to grow. You continue to transform. You continue to just walk in that purpose that the Lord has on your life. And you pray for those. You pray that the will of God be done in the lives of those around you. But no longer put yourself on the back burner. Begin to prioritize what's important. And what's important is your growth. What's important is change. What's important is you getting everything that God has for you. No longer self-sabotage, no longer doubt, no longer question. Begin to do the work necessary and watch how your life change. Watch how you begin to just see things in a different light and begin to see how God has been keeping you all along. So until next time, you all, I love you much, but most importantly, God loves you. Be blessed.